The claims of voter fraud in the 2020 election from the right didn't originate after the 2020 election. As more and more new information continues to pour in, we're now learning that the claims of voter fraud actually began months before the real election even took place. And here's one of those stories. You had a group called the Liberty Center for God and Country, this is according to a new report from the Daily Beast this week, that led a lucrative fundraising blitz in the run-up to the election and quietly networked with now notorious election denialists. Their work came to light in October of that year when former Houston Police Captain Mark Aguirre allegedly rammed his SUV into a man's truck, forced the man onto the ground at gunpoint, and accused him of transporting 750,000 fraudulent ballots. Aguirre's claims were baseless. His victim was an innocent air conditioner technician, and no widespread voter fraud has been found in the 2020 election. Aguirre was indicted this week for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And this was not the only thing the group did. As the thing mentions, they raised tons of money. They hired another former FBI agent who became a private investigator to go investigate all their bogus claims of voter fraud. And all of this in Texas took place before the 2020 election even happened. Heck, they even filed a suit against Democrats in Houston, alleging that they were engaging in voter fraud by doing the horrible thing of voting. Accused Texas Democrats of a plot to defraud voters, in part by offering early voting and more voting locations. So by expanding voting hours, creating new polling locations so that there were more of them, that is somehow defrauding voters in Texas. This is absolutely absurd. But it shows you how desperate and scared these Republicans were going into the 2020 election. They knew they weren't going to win. And clearly, because this happened in the state of Texas, it tells me that these same Republicans were worried about losing the state of Texas, about the state flipping blue. So they wanted to go ahead and plant the seeds of doubt in the state of Texas before any of the voting even took place. So that way, if Texas did in fact flip blue, which it did not, Trump won it very easily, but they were prepared to go forward and say, well, hold up now. We've been investigating voter fraud for months now, and we think we've found it. All of these horrible things, and yeah, of course, our guy, assaulted somebody with a deadly weapon, allegedly. Have to say allegedly because he has not been convicted of it. But this is what they're doing. The worst part is we're already starting to see this unravel in the 2022 election as well, the midterms. Donald Trump has already claimed that the Georgia gubernatorial primary is going to be rigged, that there's going to be voter fraud, that it's not going to be fair somehow. They're already doing this. We know it's happening. They're very open about it. They say it out loud. And unless and until we get that John Lewis Voting Rights Act from the Senate, they're going to continue to do this. And unfortunately, if that's the case, there's not a whole heck of a lot we can do about it other than expose it and hope people are outraged enough to maybe pay attention to it. Beyond that, honestly, I don't have a solution because there isn't one. The solution lies in the Senate. And short of that, there's not much we can do.